Welcome to what Clemson folks call the original Death Valley. Stop and take in this scene, one of the great environments in the sport, and this place is charged up today. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 11th ranked team, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Tigers will kick this deep to start us off. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So the Hurricanes offense going to get the chance to start this game off. There's the star running back jogging out of the field. He is trying to add to his huge highlight reel, Kirk.
Chris, honestly, I don't think we've seen too many running backs who can duplicate what this guy can do on the field. He's got everything: vision, speed, power. He can diagnose a defense in real time. I'm really excited to see this kid play.
He'll hand it off. Great cut there. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it to the 37th.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee, and Clint
just trucks through the defender. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
I mean, this is exactly how they wanted to start when they opened up this game, especially on the road. It's a really well-blocked play. Pick up a good chunk of yards. And if you're the offensive line, this is what you've talked about all week in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front. They give their running back plenty of room to pick up those good yards.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short game.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
The Canes getting set on 1st and 10. Gives it to the back. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, what a move. And that run produces a decent gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around to give him a chance to get out in space are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. So the Clemson Tigers offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looks right for a quick completion. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Using his legs here. Fights off a defender. Tackle made after a solid gain. He'll spot the ball at the 34. 1st and 10 now for the offense.
Well, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. And he'll be brought down.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Lets it go quickly. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. And the Tigers will send their punt team onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
On the return, it's Carr. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Here's the first play of the drive. He started at 28. Looking to pass here. He's looking deep here. The ball is picked off. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. He's going to hand this off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. No huddle here for the offense. Looking for some space. It's Haynes. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Must convert here on 3rd down to avoid back-to-back punts to start this game. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. And the sophomore making an impact play.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
Running it back. It's Carr. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception in the very first play of the last possession. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That run moves the ball across the 40.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it to the left. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far.
Miami 7, Clemson 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Goes incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback and throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. He's running out of time here. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. The Hurricanes will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Touchdown, Canes. There was a foot race, and he won it. They're set now to try the PAT. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
14, Clemson 0.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. Rips off a big gain all the way to the plus 43-yard line. The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. No pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision. Picks up some big yards for that first down.
They bring him down after a short game there. The important third down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Using his legs, it's Fletcher. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Finally brought down, but the offense moving close to the red zone here.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. Now comes the field goal unit. The distance will be from 36 yards away. And it's no good. He missed it. The lead remains at 14 after the miss.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Tackle made after a solid game. Will spot the ball at the 34. And the Tigers come up to the line and crank the tempo up here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He's moving out of the pocket now. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid this sack, but is brought down after a short gain. The offense going with the hurry up. Now they'll run a draw play. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. The Tigers will have to kick it away.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Second down.
Looking downfield. It's Anderson. He's looking to scramble. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And he's got his man open downfield. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Hurricanes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here's the throw deep downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Look at this. He'll go deep again. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's going to take another shot right here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown for the U. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? He'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. And a timeout is called. It's like strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Second down, looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. Breaks loose at the 40. And the ball to the ground. The offense falls on the fumble. Keeps possession. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Death Valley. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
Canes will kick this away to start the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Down here for this offense. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Trucks through the defender. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. And the Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They'll run it from the gun. The Sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid, right down for a touchdown. He's found some room at the 45. He'll head out of bounds after another big game. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense, it's just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense on the other hand.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Takes the handoff. It's Fletcher. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And now the handoff. And the Canes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Miami. And this one is getting ugly. That's another striking this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Attack on the PAT again, and it's 28-0.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. On the ground is Haynes. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Bringing it back, it's Carr. Coverage team brings down the return. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Breaking free at midfield. The ball is loose. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Well, I thought he might shake 3 there. He's able to break 1 tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they bring him down. Blocker is not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. Grab near the sticks. It's Haynes. Now look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Makes a quick grab. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches.
Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Washington. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounce back from that right away. Gonna run it. It's Fletcher. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 17. And he's got it again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week tells about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Works downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions.
Miami, 28, Clemson, 7.
And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And they'll use the ground game here. And just a short gain this time, they're able to get him down.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
It's a run to the left. Powerful running here. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Eventually taken down, but how about the spin move that earned him first down yardage?
Man, I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple.
Touchdown, Hurricanes. And the route is on.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
35, Clemson, 7.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's an out route. The catch made. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch in this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, he's got...
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Looking to throw again. And he dumps it off to the tight end. but a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
And there's the tight end. I've been waiting to see him make a play, and this defense has done such a good job of eliminating him from being a factor in the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead. He finally makes an appearance for his first catch.
Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Touchdown, Tigers! This quarterback on fire today.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing and clicking move right down the field for a touchdown. Runs right over the defender. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Oh, there's the stiff arm. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing.
Now it's second down here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Canes are in the red zone. Receiver in motion now. Trying to run, it's Fletcher. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So the win streak continues for this team. Good job, Kirk, bouncing back. They're just getting stronger and stronger now.
You've seen their stock start to really rise, and these players seem to be buying in.